This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And what else feel like talking about? I'm your host, Maxwell Streisio.
I'm your host who thinks that not all Beyonder powers are made equal, Dave Spates.
This episode is our weekly anime recap, part 2. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo!
Part 2.
Yes, we're getting it out there. This is a fun way to get all the anime done. There's so many.
Honestly, pretty good, because last part 1 was like almost an hour.
Yep, pretty much. I still like doing it all in one episode when we can, but this is a nice... yeah, I prefer that, yeah.
Yeah.
This is just... Because then, I forget more anime as time goes on. Because, there's more anime more anime comes out during the week, and I just forget.
Yes. But let's hop right into it with Lord of Mysteries, episode
6.
Hey, that is correct.
Yes. I don't know why I remember that one, but that one popped in my head pretty hard. Yeah, so they're doing a lot of I'm still incredibly interested in the show right now, and the lore just got more lore-y this time around. Still no concrete story that they've jumped on yet, but this is also just episode 6. But not all Beyonder powers are made equal, because this corpse collector one is broken as shit.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I know it's like a higher sequence and all that. Actually, no, it's an unknown sequence now.
So it's probably crazy.
Yeah, it's probably crazy.
Mythic zone.
Exactly. But he's banished from death, and he makes ghost armies.
Yes.
And then does things with blood.
So yeah, I actually, while I was watching this episode, I was like, I have the perfect description for the show.
Okay.
Is if you play Dungeons & Dragons, you'll understand. It's that you're talking to someone else about their Dungeons & Dragons campaign, and they're telling you things, and like they did during sessions, and you're like, that's awesome, that sounds cool, that's awesome, and you're like, I don't know how any of this connects.
Yeah.
But it's really cool.
Really cool.
So it's like this world is like, it's like Klein's playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Pretty much.
He's a Dungeons and Dragons character playing in this world that's kind of crazy things are happening. Nothing is connecting yet, but it will eventually.
I feel like there's something there that they're building on.
Yeah, because like this episode was cool.
Yeah, it really.
I was like,
he looked at the sun.
Yeah,
that's a god.
Yeah, that was still. Yeah, he touched it, didn't he? Yeah.
I didn't know. He just looked at. Oh yeah.
No,
He touched the image of the blood. Yeah.
And it like burnt him.
Yes, pretty badly. Yes.
And then the angel purity was on him, and all this other stuff, and
bunch of shit was going on. With the fall grabbed him. That's all I know.
Yes.
Neat little item they got though. That sun drop thing, the thing they used to banish the really cool wraith in the beginning.
Yeah. Super cool.
Super cool.
Yeah,
that pin was funny because it was just like, I really wish we actually seen it happen, because if a Beyonder holds it for more than 6 hours, they become an idiot and start praising the sun. And I was like, that'd have been kind of funny.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny. Yeah, because they didn't do anything with it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because majority of this episode was just Mr. Atkiz or whatever.
I'm reading Isaac.
Something
like that.
Doing his whole background of like how he became like the Death Knight pretty much, and then like his son. We don't know what happened to his son specifically.
Yes. But he got his head stolen.
And then like this whole thing is he every like decade or a couple or something he like slumbers and then comes back and he's had multiple lives and he's living for eternity and it's all really cool stuff. But I was just like, what does this do?
Yeah, this is a Beyonder of the Week situation right now.
Yeah,
every week it's a new Beyonder. If we get through all, this is where 2B Hero X is succeeding so hard, because every week is pretty much, every 2 weeks is a new hero of the moment, but it's all connecting and you can see it connecting. This is
really
just
well.
This one I'm just like, I feel like the annoying part is like I feel there's something here. Like I feel like there's a story they're building. I just literally can't figure out what is going on.
Yeah, like I said, it literally feels. I think it feels like a D&D campaign. Where it's just like,
totally right,
as a player, you're like the first probably 10 sessions. You're like, I still don't know anything about this.
No idea.
Or like even if you do, like it's still not enough, and you're like, I don't even know what the story is yet.
Yeah.
It's like I guess it's more like this anime is like a book.
Yes,
That's what it does.
100% agree with that.
The first any fantasy book you read, especially you understand it is like the first 100 pages. You're like, I have no idea what's happening.
Not a clue.
What was that thing? What was that word that I can't say?
Yeah, facts. Big time, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's one of those things where it's like, it's really exciting. It's animated really well. Like, animated beautifully. I hate the episode length.
36 minutes was too much.
Way too much. We could have cut down scenes of, like, the guy walking through fields and stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of scenes we cut down. Cut right out, yeah.
But, like, it's a beautiful anime. I'm excited. I would probably say if by, episode 11, I'm still feeling exactly how I'm feeling now. I'm gonna be like, all right, we gotta start picking this up.
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt right now, especially if they're. I don't know how many episodes they're doing. They might be doing a 24 episode run, and if they're doing that, then all right, then this is fine. This pace is fine. Then I'm very happy with that.
I'm not too sure. But then technically, like, even if they did 12, it would be more than the average bear because their episodes are about like.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
11 to 14 minutes longer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but we got to see the new sequence. The corpse collector sequence is very cool. The wraith fight sequence at the beginning was like. I was like, what is going on here? This is nuts.
Even when the corpse collector came back to life and like started cutting down the army and everything like that, that was so awesome. Really cool, with the gigantic skeleton, I was like, what?
Yeah, these Beyonder powers are not made equal. Klein's is not even half as cool as this.
Yeah, we get to look at stuff.
Ooh.
But you didn't see the one sequence. What was it? It was super cool named. It was like sequence 4.
Oh, yeah.
It actually had a really cool name.
Was it the sun bath?
No, it was something cooler than that, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
It had a cool name.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh! And he was like, the first sequence I've seen that I actually like, or something. And I was like, oh!
I did like how he tossed a little bit of real world stuff in there. It's like, is this what I get for soloing a boss? Or soloing a god or whatever?
He did say that.
Yeah, that's funny. But generally solo, you got your cheese clapped in the fog valley.
You did
but
nothing.
It's fine.
Yeah, you did nothing.
You fucked up. You fucked up, bro.
And then he was like, no, maybe I need to get more into this. I was like, maybe take a breather for a second.
Yeah, maybe don't go just staring at gods.
Yeah,
I think actually the thing gave him a warning. It's like, don't look at gods. Bad idea. Nightmare guy showing himself to be dope again too. His nightmare power is broken as hell.
Oh yeah, that was so
when
cool.
Klein got hit, I was like,
first of all, the animation when Klein got hit was so cool.
I was like, ooh. Is your neck broken now?
Yeah.
Like,
just when his eyes like filled with blood real quick and everything, it was just really
I can't
cool.
feel any of this. It's like, oh, he can just drag things that don't even sleep into the nightmares, which is great. Apparently. Yeah. It's very cool. It's all like, it's a D&D campaign. I love all the MacGuffins and hoodads that they're dealing with and all that stuff. It's really cool. The powers are still kind of dope. I'm digging it overall still. I'm just like, there's not a ton to talk about because I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, like we covered literally everything that's happened in this episode. It's just everything happened really slowly.
That is true.
Yeah. We covered everything that happened. I mean, literally, I think like 15 minutes up, like 16 minutes of this episode are like the backstory of that one guy.
Yeah.
And that's just his backstory part. And then like we're talking like it takes us like 8 minutes of Klein having coffee with him, walking over there, and then going through the castle and everything. So it's like half of this episode was that. It
was a cool twist to see that the guy wasn't like straight up evil.
No, it was, that's
what I thought. I thought that was like, you're giving off horrible vibes, dude.
When you saw that blood painting thing, I was like,
what the fuck? And then you're getting all, and then he was like, then he's acting all weird with the coffee. And it's like, that's just your personality.
Yeah. He's just a weirdo. Yeah. He's like, you usually only take one lump of sugar.
It's like, who pays attention to that?
Yeah, and I'd just be like, weirdo.
Yeah, today I took 2. Dork.
But like, I'm excited to see how. Yeah, there's really not much else to cover in it because we did cover literally everything.
No, fun episode, good stuff. Let's move on.
Yes. All right, let's move on to Witch Watch episode.
Okay, so this is episode 16?
17.
I'm so close.
So close.
I'm so close. The math is just almost
the
there.
Math is not mathing.
It's not mathing. I died laughing. This entire episode was just comedy fuel.
Yeah, it was just a goon. It was a goofy episode. That's
Don't
all.
let Gen Z poison you.
That's all it was. It was like, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was just a goofy, ridiculous episode that was meant to be goofy and ridiculous.
They open up with the Jig Jag.
Jig Jag, that killed me when he was like, I'm Jig Jag.
I was
like,
I'm not gonna lie, they got me with well, I don't know what his Japanese name, but when they got me with Wolf being the
Kigo.
Yeah,
Kigo, I thought it was gonna be Nemu the entire time.
The
cat girl. I thought it was gonna be her.
I had no idea it was him. And then I was like, I did keep wondering. I was like, why aren't they showing his face? Is he just like freaking out right now so much because this is like a movie to him?
Yeah, I mean the entire time I didn't think they were showing his face because I was like, I was just being emo right now.
True. Yeah.
But
the scene where they made the game better though,
was fantastic. First off, when they were describing the game, I was like. And it was going through all the dice and stuff. I was like,
I was wondering for a second there, like before the joke became evident. I was wondering, is this just a really complicated Japanese game I don't know about that makes sense over there? Yeah. It's like no, it's not.
And then they're like, this is taking forever.
Yeah.
And then they just made it better because Khan got out immediately. He was like, this game is so stupid.
When Moy got there and Khan was like, Did I just get eaten?
It was so great.
Oh my goodness.
And then they're just like, and then the way they made it, I was like, no, I'm actually sounds
that
like
just sounds like a fun game. I wouldn't mind putting the rules out and trying that out.
I mean, it went viral.
Did it?
No, like that's like.
In the show. Yes, that makes sense.
Went viral in the show when he was like, I'm trying to make a viral video of my friends playing a death game, and then it did go viral.
Yeah.
But I love Jig Jag. Or what was his name? Was that his actual?
Jig Jag, yeah, because it's supposed to be Jigsaw.
And then the one gets like Zigzag or whatever. Who was it? It was Moy, Khan, Kigo, and who's the fourth person?
Was Vampire Kid not there? Yeah, it was Vampire Kid.
Was it Vampire Kid?
Yeah, it had to be.
Well, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, because he wasn't in the next part. That's
yes, yeah. He didn't come back to the end of the end. He didn't come back till the end of the episode.
Yeah. But and then I just like Nico. But I do like how Moy just pretty much was like, yeah, this is made. I knew all this.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I love how he was like, yeah, Nico clearly was the one that brought us here.
Yeah,
and
she has magic.
And that's clearly Kiko. And I'm just like, what?
I was just here, man.
Yeah. So that's really like the first part. That's definitely playing the game.
Excellent.
Comedy, hardcore ensues.
Yeah.
And then the second part was just like, when she's like along. I love the way they do her magic because it's so ridiculous how she says it, and it's like loud music, and of course you have the the
president,
the student council president, who's just ridiculous. And then like once all the stuff starts happening to all them, I was just like, this is fantastic.
I know. When the spell failed, I was like, oh no, what happened? This is gonna be. And then she left so fast, like this is gonna be bad. And then it was. I mean, it was hilarious. It was like, like I don't know why Moy just didn't cut his nails.
I don't know.
This was not thinking. Everyone else got boned. Hardcore.
Yes, I mean, Khan definitely got boned. The student council president got absolutely boned.
They got disgusting, disgusting elongations.
Kigo's
wasn't that bad.
Kigo's wasn't that bad because he's a werewolf anyways.
Yeah.
So, not that he's not that type of werewolf, but still.
Yes.
His isn't the worst, but like, yeah, those two got absolutely ruined. I love when Khan though, when it happened, he's like, did I get taller? I was like, you're such a dork.
You're such a moron. When the teacher walked in, he just started doing like, I'm thick neck wrestler, and just starts doing those like squats for a second there. I was like, I kept doing faster.
Was it
and faster.
Like waist switcher or something like that?
Witch
waster or something like that?
Some shit like that, yeah.
Such an idiot. I did like how the student council president's solution to stopping this teacher asking questions was just to show school pride. And the teacher's like, oh, always with the school pride.
I know, yeah.
And Kiko's like, he didn't even notice me.
Nope. Didn't even care. That was great.
I did like when they explain, they're like, with the long nails, they're like, Moy, you look like you're part of something. Like some Via Singer and Vega or something type of band. This is a Japanese thing, clearly.
Sure.
I've never heard of. Yeah. Or you think that I've never heard of. And I did love when Moy said it to the teacher. He's like, I'm trying to blah, blah. And the teacher's like, what language are you speaking? And I was like, that's being an adult when a child is speaking. You're like, I don't even know what that is.
There's a lot of Gen Alphas out there who just talk. And I'm like,
what are you saying?
What did you just say? Are you insulting me? Should I be fighting you? Hugging you? I don't really know what you just said to me.
That's like, really funny.
That was great. And then there's sequence trying to get home. When Moy ran, when he got everyone behind him and they ran past the one student and he put his fingers at the perfect angle.
Oh my gosh. Just for all the image of Moy doing it was so funny. And then of course where the student council president noticed how awesome Moy is. Mm-hmm. By the way, before that, even when Nico's like, I'm going with my friends, so you don't need to follow me. Don't worry, I don't need a bodyguard. Moy's like, okay. I'm like, okay, well, this episode, clearly nothing important is going to happen because that's just not true.
That's not how that works at all. Moy follows her everywhere.
Yeah, and she needs it.
Yeah, oh, for sure. 100%.
Also, I agree with the student council president. He's like, the teachers want to list you as dangerous students. I'm like, that's completely fair.
Yeah. I would be more concerned with the fact that it's one girl and 4 guys living in one building by themselves with no parental supervision.
That is easily the most concerning part.
Yes, but the teachers are like, nah, they got because Japan. I don't understand. If this is a real cultural thing in Japan, I'm gonna be blown away.
I know. Like high school kids go to like different schools, like unlike like here, like we go to you just go to the school that's in your area, but they test into different schools in different locations.
Yes, I know that, but there's so many tropes of just people like them just all boys and girls living together in one apartment with no parents.
Yeah. That can't be an actual thing.
It feels like it can't be, right?
Because they have delinquents. So, someone, there has to be something that separates delinquents.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not weebs. We're not weebs.
And they were having, this is a horrible, I don't like this train of thought that I'm having, but, they had They have birth rate issues, right? Too.
Extreme.
So like,
extreme.
if that was a real thing, I feel like that would be mitigated in some way a little bit because of the stupidity of the whole reason I'm worried about it in the first place.
Yeah, no, you're actually 100% right. It's not a thing. It's
it can't be.
It's just like
it just has to be like a anime manga thing.
Yeah, that has to be. Yeah, it can't. Yeah,
they're so traditional. Well, they have a traditional culture.
No, it can't. It's probably
not across the board, but still, you know what I mean.
It's probably not a thing. It's probably not a thing. Yeah. I would assume. I imagine there is probably situations where it does happen here too.
Oh, it happens here. It's way more likely to happen here.
Yeah, but I don't think. I don't. Once again, we're not weebs, so we don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I've never been to Japan.
Yeah. Or we don't like research Japan in our free time and wish we were Japanese.
That's actually also really true. Yeah, I don't for the sheer amount of crap that we watch that's from Japan, I know next to nothing outside of anime about Japan.
That's not true.
I know their history and all that stuff. I don't know I know next to nothing about their daily lives, their political system, their general the stuff I know about this country. I don't know anything about that country.
I would agree with you. It's like I only know stuff that is like semi-accurate. Once again, it's anime.
Yes,
that's part of their daily lives, just because I've consumed so much anime.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm not looking this stuff up.
No, not
like
at all.
Or like watching any other Japanese shows.
Yeah,
it's just anime.
Yeah.
So it's like like them having slippers in school.
Yeah,
like
that's about,
or whatever they're called. I don't know, but like that, like I would have been like, oh, must be a thing. It happens in all the high school.
It happens all the trope everywhere, so it must be normal. Yeah.
Because we're not weeps.
No, true.
No one knows podcast. But then there's a situation that arises where they all need to use their special stupid moves.
The guy falling off the roof.
Yeah, Moy cuts it, and then I guess Kigo's is that he is floofy now or something.
Yeah, but he points out that he's not.
Yeah, I know. So it just gets.
So he's had a guy dumped on him.
Khan saw him because he can raise his head really high.
Yeah, that was good. When Khan almost passed out from putting his head up too outside.
Just running.
That was great.
And then the student comes pressing, caught it with the hat.
Oh yeah, the hammer. Yeah.
And then Nico at the end just messes up the spell even more.
I love Khan. Why did I got hit twice?
Because Khan, come on.
Because hilarious. It's great. It was so good. The one girl lucked out with just long eyelashes. The other one got boned with her front teeth.
Bugs Bunny teeth going on.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Nico, you gotta work on your aim, girl.
Jeez. Also, I don't really understand the concept of what she was supposed to be doing there.
Yeah, because she just recast the spell.
And then it hit Khan, and it just did it again. So when you cast something different,
maybe she doesn't know how to undo it.
I don't know.
Maybe she was like, maybe I just cast it again.
We've never seen her undo a spell. I don't think. We've just seen spells run out.
Yeah. Have we not?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know.
I'd have to go back and look.
But it was a very good episode. But it was definitely like a in-betweener comedy.
For sure.
Episode.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it.
All right, let's move to Sakamoto Days episodes.
So it's got to be episodes 2 and 3 now, right?
Sorry, it's episodes 13 and 14.
Oh, that's right. They didn't.
Terrible, jeez.
They didn't do they didn't start a new season.
So technically, I see what you're doing there, and you would have been right.
I know. I would have been right.
Yes.
Fuck. My life. These fucking anime coming out at different schedules.
2 great episodes, though.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they were great. So episode
13. The lady fight.
Yes. Yeah. That was real. That was fantastic. But before that, that's when we had the conclusion of
oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
Lou and
I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
Psychic Boy.
Why am I forgetting his name right now? It's super easy too.
Yeah.
Wow. What?
Yeah, this is really right.
His name is like super easy.
I don't remember it. Anyways,
yeah.
He reached a new level with his psychic ability. He's able to actually he pretty much was able to read people's intentions before that. He pretty much read the instinctual reactions that people make before they have a decision go off in their head.
Yes.
And it's very cool. It's very awesome. And then we find out in the next episode that he can pretty much use it for Shin. There we go. Yeah. If he uses it for 5 minutes, he's pretty much been it's pretty much tapping out after that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really cool. I loved how his eyes lit up even bluer, and it was very.
I think though I haven't looked at the podcast, but I think I literally that was my guess. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I was like it's kind of the guess, but I was like it's like the neurons fire already happening before it even hits your
Yeah,
fall process.
that sounds about right. Yeah,
And
nice.
then that's literally, I was like, I think that's what I said. I can't remember on the podcast.
That was really cool. I thought, and like it was doing hardcore work against this guy who was clearly like the weakest out. I'm actually starting to think that just like the serial killers are strong, but they're not actually assassins. So they're
not strong at all.
At all, yeah. So like
they're stronger than regular
they're people. That's about it. But like when it comes to like assassins who actually train, it makes sense on a level because they're just serial killers that kill regular people. But the assassins are, they do missions, they target people, they train constantly for all this stuff. They're like, killing's an art to them and a job, where with them it was like a hobby.
Yeah, and I think actually that makes a good point. It's because the deer head guy literally does like I think the guy with the Doflamingo guy.
Strings.
I think he actually is strong because the deer head guy literally was like, oh, he's actually strong. Because I think they wanted them to die. So I think they like knew they weren't strong. Yes,
I think that's because you're right. When he walked into his apartment or his hotel room and the string guy was there, he was like, "What is going on?" Blah blah blah.
He's actually strong.
Yeah, and Slur was cool with it because Slur's a mastermind. But Deer guy is like effectively immortal.
Yes, no. He really
what
is.
did Slur do to this guy? Holy shit!
But the mainly episode was Vale. Her name's like Oka something or something. I don't know, some Japanese name. Once the podcast gets big enough, we'll actually take notes and remember all these names.
Yes.
Tell your friends to listen. But that fight was awesome only because she's badass as shit.
Mm-hmm. That's me. I gotta put my right on this.
I was like, what is going on with these noise? She's badass as shit and so strong. And the entire time she was just like, I love when she's like, oh, let me show you how to pray. And she's like,
that was fucking hilarious.
Like she just like, it was never a fight for her.
No, not even even when she got stabbed, it still wasn't a fight for her. She's just like, do attack. Oh yeah, the only thing good that the serial killer did was get her weapon away from her. Mm-hmm. That pretty much spared her life for like an extra minute while she got played with.
I love the guys trying to pick up the suitcase.
That was funny. It was like when that happened, I was like, oh no.
Or like when the serial killer was dumping water on her, and they're like, foreigners.
That's not how you do it.
They're like, it's not for hydration. Or like, it's not because you're hot. Those guys are funny. They were there randomly. Yeah. Also, the serial killer lady was insane when she was going through her past and how she just kills everyone she loves because like she wants to make sure that she's the only one in their hearts. And it's going through all these people. I'm like, geez. And then there's like a little kid.
Yeah, there's kids in there.
And I was like, kill her now.
It's not cool. And then they so there's the scene with the kid, and the next scene is her on top of all the bodies naked. Yeah. And I'm just like, you're fucking kill her. Just get her off the board.
The Vale assassin girl, literally, once again, she's also evil and everything. But her whole thing was like, we both are evil. Mm-hmm. Like, we're both awful. Like, and the only, like, I'm here to stop you.
Yep. Yeah. I'm here to remove other evil from the world before I remove my own evil.
I did love it when she did, like, the luck thing, and she's like, and it says, like, you're going to have a good day. She's like, oh, look, it's on my side.
I know. That was pretty funny. That was pretty nice. I dig that.
Her walking down the path with all the Shinto like, I don't remember called arches. Sure. Walking down the path towards the girl, I was just like, she's so badass.
She's badass. And then when she cut them all with her slash, I was like, oh, nice.
She is badass.
Yeah, she's super badass. Yeah. I really want to see what her partner there can do.
Probably insane things.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, just apparently like this old man sword dude, whatever he can do is probably something insane.
Instant slash.
Yeah, well, people, because he also. That was a different episode, wasn't it? Where when he cuts a fly and cuts off the
cuts off.
But
I think it's episode 1.
I've seen manga panels of him not doing anything, but I've seen manga panels of him like all before the Sakamoto Days even came out. So I'm like, he must be pretty strong.
He's pretty strong. Yeah.
I don't remember how that. Oh, and then episode ends with black guy who crushes things with balls, like going into the shop.
Yes. Before we hop on this episode, I just want to talk about. This newest incarnation of Drunk Lou is hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, that was awesome. Yeah. Mafia Lou. Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
She was like, she just stabbed the guy in his hand. She's like, you're gonna lose fingers, blah blah. And like, I love how that guy literally was just like, I'm so unprepared for the situation.
I know, absolutely getting just destroyed by two not even full assassins, honestly. I mean, I guess he was a full. Shin was a full assassin, but like, not Sakamoto level.
No, not like top tier level. Yeah, and then Lou just got drink like
ethanol,
distilled ethanol.
My grandpa used to drink this. It's like,
I believe
jeez.
Yeah, but yeah, that was another good form of Lou. Lou and Shin get married already. Jeez.
Yeah, just get it over with already. Yeah, it's all we know what's gonna happen.
And then Metal Jaw kills him in a taxi cab or something like that.
Yes, that does happen. The next episode, which was also really good. I'm just gonna pick up right with the Crusher serial killer being in Sakamoto's shop there, and so I remember we were watching together, that one scene together. And you're just the entire time just like, dude, you're so fucked.
Yeah,
like, you made a horrible choice.
I really thought it was Mrs. Sakamoto there.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, this is the worst decision you could have ever made in your entire life. Like, you're so dead. And then it actually was just probably actually worse.
Yes,
because Sakamoto maybe would have killed him.
Maybe,
probably.
There's a line somewhere there.
This guy was just gonna kill him.
Yep, 100% the entire time. When she busted his arm, I was like, oh, maybe Sakamoto taught her some stuff. Maybe she does know something. And then when she stabbed him in the neck, it was fake afterwards. I was like, it's the doppelganger guy. I love when he was like, oh, it's the guy.
Yeah.
Is it Nagamo? Is that his name?
Sure.
I think it's Nagamo. That was he also just played with this guy the entire time, and his weapon is fantastic.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a multi-tool, gigantic multi-tool. It has a can over.
I know, and he's a decapitated guy.
Just because he gets bored, so he's like, he thought killing got boring, so you like had him roll a die, and then he puts the die in the guy's mouth somehow.
Yeah, he was getting played with the entire time, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He swiped your phone. He's better than you.
Yeah, I love how he like just turned into him so he could fake his reflection for a second, just to fuck with him.
That was great. That fight was fantastic.
Oh, fight, yeah.
So that interaction was fantastic.
Once again, I was showing just like these serial killers were just, first of all, these serial killers ranked these guys.
I know.
And they ranked they did give him S rank, gave him an S rank, but he was like, I'm on that guy's level. You were never on that guy's level.
Never, ever. You never had a chance, dude. I remember at the start of this arc, they were like, these guys, you gotta be worried about them. They are intense. They all look badass as shit and all that stuff. There's like, you guys you're absolutely useless. Like even the one that's supposed to be super strong, they're worried about, Sakamoto, learning how to fight a new way, essentially. Yes. Is kicking his ass.
Learning how to fight fat.
Yeah. That. What a dumb.
I love how the strings don't work on him because he's fat.
Exactly. That's why they're not getting through on him. It's like, and acupuncturally, he was like, he's finding out that getting skinny is not the only option. It's like, okay, but he can still get skinny, right? Because being skinny was a badass form of this.
It was
like
cool.
his Super Saiyan.
It was cool. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I think skinny is still his like.
I believe it's gonna be. That's what happens. Yeah.
And I'm actually glad we didn't get the entire fight this episode.
Yeah, me too. I think it's gonna be real. I think it's gonna be fun to see it continue on to the next one and all that stuff.
Sniper Boy just blowing up the glass.
Sniper Boy is fantastic.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, I'll have to pay for this.
It's like, oh shoot, oh no. When he shot the bullet, it was bouncing off the glass. I was like, oh, this is so cool.
He's so cool.
Yeah. Genius for taking that shot out the window at Sakamoto. I was like, for a second there, I was like, what are you doing, man?
And when he shot it, at first I was like, what? And then like nothing happened for like 40 seconds. I was like, oh, that was going to Sakamoto.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I was like, because like nothing happened. I was like, something water happened.
Yeah. But Doflamingo strings were really cool to see.
Yeah, he's a good fight for him to have. I love when Sakamoto knocked over the Eiffel Tower or whatever that tower is called in Japan. Eiffel Tower things. He's like, how could you do this?
Why? What? No.
Yeah. So that's why I'm really glad they saved the fight. Yeah. I think it'll be a really good fight.
We'll savor it next episode. Yeah.
Honestly, this season of Sakamoto Days has been awesome.
Oh yeah, we're only 3 episodes into.
Yeah. Or not. Sorry.
Continuation.
The second core.
Yes.
Has been great.
Yes.
So it's a lot of. You know what? Honestly, we're doing better than we usually do with fight episods because we're actually getting pretty detailed with these ones. These
were actually kind of really interesting this time around. Yeah.
Did enjoy also with the acupuncture thing. Shin couldn't handle it, and then Lou chasing him around with needles. I'm like, get married.
Just do it already. Get married already.
But yeah, Sakamoto Days, fantastic.
I loved it. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to One Piece. Episode.
I don't know. 11. $35.
So this is One Piece. I'm gonna give you one thing. Higher.
It's probably higher.
No, I'm telling you it's higher.
It's higher.
I'm gonna give you 2 guesses because it's One Piece.
2 guesses. 11.40.
11.37. We literally went right in between.
I don't know. I was like maybe it's super high. I don't know.
Before we get into this episode, I saw this. I'll even give if I can pull it up real quick. I should have had it ready. Dang it. There's an Instagram page I follow, anime, the anime flow.
Sure.
You probably follow them too. What we tend to think of. But they like weekly will put out like rankings of
I do follow this.
Episodes of shows. Which, by the way, they had the ranking of like every show except for Yaiba. Whatever.
Getting slept on.
But One Piece had 9.8. Yes. And top comment, not top comment, one of the top comments by Owen Brown 2177. One Piece fans have to be stopped. Bro, we need a review bomb or something even. They know full well that shit is not a 9.8 out of 10, and I don't even hate One Piece. It's just not that good, bro. That episode, you're right. It isn't a 9.8. It's a 9.9. This episode was incredible.
It was amazing.
That kid's an idiot. This episode was a 9.97 in my book.
Yes.
I don't go that high usually.
It was insane, like start to finish. Like the irritating thing is that we know everything that's going to happen. Everything. And I am glued to the screen. I'm just like, oh, this is so intense. I'm feeling everything in the show. And I'm just like, this is insane. When you talk about Saturn talking about how he's the one that did everything to Bonnie, and I'm just like, I hate you so much. You suck. You're so evil.
Saturn.
You're so evil.
So evil.
Crushing Bonnie's hopes.
When he's going through, and they animated it like so well, like telling her about giving her the devil fruit, talking about how he did experiments on her mom, and the one certain celestial dragon who got married, who's his eighth. She was his eighth wife. I was like, of course you wouldn't give the name. Of course. Assholes. And then just pretty much was like, and Kuma, I just messed with the family. And then, of course, he had that classic villain line where it's like, why would I care about mere insects?
It's like, oh. And Megapunk's like up being there. It's like, you piece of shit. Yeah. Why did you make me do all this?
Oh, my God, I know.
Oh, I hated it so much.
This was, I was telling him, David, I was on the bike. And the scene where Kuma like lands and it's animated as he's running and Bonnie starts to cry because she's 10.
Yeah.
And she starts to cry. She's 12 now. Yeah, 12. She starts to cry. She's good. She starts to cry and he's running and the music and everything. I started clapping.
Yep.
Because I was just like, this is peak.
Yes.
This is absolute cinema. Give the Scorsese beam. It's absolute cinema.
It is absolute cinema. And they animated the crap out of his running too and being fuck Saint Saturn for demanding that everyone shoot and fire upon him. That was so
and then shoot her in the head.
I know. What an asshole. Oh my goodness.
She was crying.
She was crying. And then you saw like him crushing her hope in Nika because her Nika attack didn't work. And he was just like, oh, it hurt so much. And then he threw her.
I know. What a... And then because he was going to step on her.
Yeah.
But then Kuma, the absolute goat of goat. He's the goat.
He's the goat.
Just that image of the stab mark and Kuma over her with a smile. I'm like, this is better than every anime.
Yep. 100%.
like this 100%. Scene alone.
100%. And then we get to see Kuma. We learned everything we have about Kuma. Even before this, his whole warlord backstory, learning the truth about all that stuff. We get to see him, the boy that was a slave. Mm-hmm. And after being inspired by Luffy, when he punched the celestial dragon, got to do it again himself this time. And we got the cut to black and white. It was amazing. This is the greatest anime of all time. There's no competition out there.
Yes,
like
100%.
None.
It is One Piece. Screw that. It's not the greatest anime of all time. It is the greatest story ever told besides the Bible.
Yes, and that's a history.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. It's literally the greatest story ever.
Yes.
Like, it just is. Like, it's literally the cut to black. You get to see his hand turn to hockey, makes a noise. I'm like, is there ever been a time when a celestial dragon getting hit in the face doesn't feel great? No. And on top of that, it's Saint Saturn. Fuck.
One of the worst
ones. He is. I've forgotten Akihinu. Whatever, dude.
Honestly.
See you later.
Honestly, Akihinu kind of feels like such small. Like, at this point, if he had like a change of heart, I'd be like, cool, attack celestial dragons, and I'll forgive you for Ace. Like, I got no problem with that. Instantly. Like, I have no issue.
Blackbeard, you're unforgivable. But, like...
That's 100% true. Yeah. You are a piece of shit. Yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah, screw you. But,
but like, I was literally watching it, I was just like... I was just like, this, like, I forgot, like, I didn't forget this happened. Mm-hmm. This is why when people are like, you know, we have friends outside the podcast who are big One Piece fans, but they won't read it because they're worried to ruin the anime. I'm like, this is a good example. It didn't ruin it. Like watching the anime, I was just like,
yeah.
If anything, it just like it makes it like better because like the music, and even though I know what's gonna happen, it's still just like.
If anything, it makes me appreciate the story even more. Because now I've seen it. I've seen the story in its base form, and now I've seen it brought to life.
Yes.
And it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because it's so hard. Because it's so very few times in my life where I've read a book, loved it, and then gone to the movies, and they've butchered the story or something like that. It's very rare for it to be perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so right.
And this is perfect.
This
actually makes it like better on at some points. It's insane.
It is perfect. It's like so John was like, I wish there was more in this episode. And as in like sometimes that wish more is not like it wasn't good. You're just like, no.
Yeah. You're craving it.
Like, you know where you're complaining like, oh, like Lord of Mysteries is too long. One Piece could be hour-long episodes. I'd be like,
I'd be totally fine with that. I'd be totally fine with that. This episode, you know what's great? This episode, one of the things about One Piece if you ever want me to fault on anything, is that it has so many flashbacks and all that crap. Every fucking flashback, and we saw these like over the course of the last like month and a half or so. So they're so fresh in my mind, and I loved every single one of them. When the music started at the end and they just went through their entire life of body, I was like, I'm in the gym. I can't be feeling these emotions right now.
I'm crying in the club right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm crying in the club right now. Yeah. It was that good.
It was so good.
Kuma,
Kuma, Bartholomew Kuma, the GOAT.
Yeah.
Not the tyrant, the GOAT.
The GOAT. He is one of the best characters in this show.
Easily.
And one of the greatest backstories.
For now.
It's
Oda.
This is 100% accurate.
Whereas I saw this in a post, and I absolutely agree with this. Someone's like, I'll fight anyone. Kuma's got the best backstory on all of One Piece. And someone just responded, was like, how about we just to say that One Piece is just the best?
Yes, it is.
That's better than everything. There's no point of like, we can agree and disagree on our preferences of what we prefer, but let's get real. Unless you say Fishman Island is the best arc, then you're in the same person.
Well, factually wrong.
Yeah, but like, you know, if you're like, this is my favorite, this is my favorite part of One Piece. Someone's like, this is my favorite part of One Piece. We both can sit there and go, those parts are great.
Yeah, those are pretty fire. They're pretty fire. Yeah, this brings everybody together because it's so good.
It's like people who get mad that like Sanji's nothing happened pretty much with Enel, and everyone looks at Zoro's nothing happened. Like, why is that overshadowed? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, first of all, Zoro's is... He did it for Luffy, so it's more specific. But Sanji's is awesome, too.
Yeah, like, Sanji did it for the crew as well.
They're both awesome.
They're both amazing.
Yeah.
They're both great.
If you just like Sanji more than Zoro, so you like that scene more, makes sense. If you like Zoro more than Sanji, then you like Zoro more.
Yeah. But here's the best part, is that both those characters are amazing, so I can't even fault you on liking one or the other.
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
actually,
that's the thing.
Here's the best part, is when Usopp did his backflip and just hit the wall and fell.
That was amazing. That was amazing, too. It was fantastic. We was trying to mimic Ace.
So great. But this episode, literally, that's why when I saw that thing, that kid was like, we got a review bomb. There's no way it's a 9.8. I was like, and I was like, maybe everyone is gassing this episode up. I remember what happened, but I was like, it was pretty cool. Like, you know, I forgot the Celestial Dragon punch in the face. I forgot about that for a second, but I thought that'd be next episode. And then I'm like watching, and I'm like, first of all, from here on out, nothing. There's probably, unless it's like a filler episode, recap episode, there is nothing below a 9.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree with that.
There hasn't been nothing below a 9 probably since Wano.
Yeah, I'd agree with
like
that.
Early Wano days.
Like early when they were fighting the dinosaur guys, like when he was Soba King, Soba Mask,
whatever.
Yeah, when he was like, that's probably one of the last
Still
times.
eights.
Still eights, yeah. That was probably one of the last times that One Piece wasn't in that range.
And then like, honestly, I'll leave standing ground on this. There's probably maybe, I'll say there'll probably end up being 5 episodes that are below 9.5, between 9 and 9.5. Yeah. Everything else is a 9.5 and up.
Because they have to have setup shit. Like, it's One Piece.
Yeah.
And they have to waste some time. It's One Piece.
Yes. But no, there's nothing after, like, I mean, even like, We're not even talking about other stuff happening in this episode that are fantastic. Luffy getting his food, which
Kizaru definitely did. Now it's heavily implied now that
not
it's
a spoiler.
him.
We don't actually know that.
Yes, that is true.
It's not said in the manga,
yes,
but
it's heavily implied. Right
it cut right to him.
Yeah, I mean, like that's
yeah. And when Satan's like, "Who could have done this?" and I was like, "No."
Maybe the guy moves as fast as light.
I feel dumb not seeing that when I read the manga the first time. I should have actually figured that out. Sanji was about to like start moving, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
They animated like his motions really well in this one, I thought.
Yeah, that was great. Oh my goodness, the scene at the beginning where Bonnie hugs Vegapunk and apologizes to him and falls into her kid form was spectacular.
Oh, it was amazing.
Oh my goodness.
And then he's like telling her all the things the Straw Hats have done, and she's just like, I'm gonna punch Saint.
Saturn sucks.
God, he sucks so much.
And he's probably not even the worst one. Actually, we know that because his boss is worse.
Well, yeah, Emu is the worst.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Emu is the worst, yeah. I was gonna be like, I don't know. It's Oda. So it's one of those. One of the other Gorseys has got to be worse.
It's got.
They've got to be worse.
I bet it's the fat looking Gorbachev.
This is a classic, like where you're like, where I'm like, there's no way there's someone worse, and then it's just like of course.
Why?
Of course. I'm like, there's no way. Like literally, like the hatred you have towards Akihinu for a while.
Yeah.
Starts to like diffuse a little bit. Obviously, Akihinu hasn't done much in forever.
Yeah, he's pretty much just sat. He's sat in Marine Forward
until my theory on him is correct.
Yeah.
That he end up being good at the end. He was bad, but then he'll be good. Fujitaro, was that his name?
Yeah,
he'll get him.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, the only two that talk really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this episode, One Piece is.
One Piece is the GOAT. There's no competition here.
I don't think there's anything else we missed.
I don't think so. And if there is, it was probably gold. And we can't see it past all the other gold.
It's just all gold.
Yeah, it's so shiny.
Oh, one of my favorite parts too was when they hit Kuma with a cannon only to push him forward.
No, I know, that was funny.
Did like Iva and Dragon's scene there, Ivanka, I mean, a Dragon scene there, because Dragon's like, Dragon's like, how's Luffy doing?
Yeah, that's my kid doing.
That's what that whole scene is.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah. Which is good, honestly. Like that, I forgot about that with Kuma's backstory. The Dragon is like shows that Dragon does care a lot about Luffy.
Yeah, he just like. But this is the monkey mentality they have. It's like, yeah, sink or swim.
Yeah, sink or swim. Yeah.
I believe in you. I care about you.
Except for the one time when he was like, I'm going there to protect my son.
Except for the one time. And it worked out great. I do. It's going to be really interesting. I do hope that, obviously, I feel like they have to meet. It's Oda. They could never meet. But I hope they actually do meet one day. I don't even know what I want out of that encounter. But it's going to be amazing regardless.
Who?
Dragon and Luffy? Yeah.
Oh, they'll meet.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I think what's gonna happen is I think they're gonna meet, and he's just gonna be like, Luffy's gonna be like Dragon, and there's like nothing.
Probably, yeah.
It's gonna. Yeah. I really think there's gonna be a scene with Garp, Dragon, and Luffy.
That'd be so good.
Where like they don't even like communicate like on the level like blah blah blah. I think Garp is going to turn.
Maybe, yeah.
I think he's gonna turn on the government at one point. Like I think he's gonna turn on Emu.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they're just gonna get too evil.
Yeah.
And like Garp's just gonna be like, maybe that was Koichi's or what's his name, Kazu, whatever, the ice guy.
Aokiji.
Maybe that's the whole thing this entire time.
Possibly, yeah. That
maybe that's why he went with them.
Maybe, yeah. He's a multi-level double agent.
So then Garp would fight him, and then he'd take Garp out, and then when he takes Garp out, but he can't tell Garp that.
Yeah.
So he took Garp out. And then they actually take over the pirate island.
Possible, yeah.
That is exactly what happened.
Very possible.
That's exactly what happened.
I think Aokiji, at the very least, even if he's not a double agent, will come around.
He has to be a double agent. He was too cool to be.
It would make the most sense. Yeah, it would make the most sense.
Cool not to be one.
He was too cool to just lose and then become evil. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will say, folks, hold your breaths because you're not gonna be able to breathe from here on out.
That is true.
Maybe I think 3 episodes you'll probably get to breathe.
Tops, and recaps and all that crap, the usual stuff. But
the actual episodes, boy oh boy.
Yeah.
It gets nutty.
Yes, it is. We appreciate you for making it to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe because Himmel the Hero wouldn't forget.